King County Executive Dow Constantine is proposing tens of millions of dollars in additional funding over the next 2 years to improve public safety.
And he's beginning his lobbying effort to convince King County Council members that improvements are needed. Fox 13's Matt Markovich is digging into the proposals.
There's a lot to unpack, but a lot of it is millions of dollars in a public health approach addressing the people who are cycling in and out of jail.
We are deploying options to keep residents safe, to provide accountability.
That's King County Executive Dow Constantine introducing bullet points of his 2-year public safety budget proposal. But critics say his public health approach to criminals often supersedes the rights of victims of crime by repeat offenders.
Our job is to ensure that help is available when and where you need it.
And that means help for repeat offenders. One of his proposals is increasing the size of the VITAL program, aimed at repeat offenders from reoffending, to 80 people at an average cost of $100,000 per person.
What we see is program participants have reduced jail bookings as a result. We see that program participants have reduced emergency room visits as a result of being in the program, and we see that they have increased housing stability. So all of that, as I take a look at it, is a good investment.
There's also booking restrictions at the jail. Short staffing and CDC rules have been the blame for the past 2 years.
But as soon as we have the opportunity to do so, we will, of course, relax the remaining restrictions on booking, which are not particularly significant.
But later I pressed him that many people, including police, think non-booking of lower-level crimes is significant.
And these are usually of the type where people would be booked and then released within the first 3 days.
And those are the ones, the repeat offenders that keep reoffending. They are not the serious felons.
Every jurisdiction, every police department has throughout had the ability to call up the jail and say, we have a guy whose current offense doesn't fit the criteria for booking, but he is someone who's causing an ongoing challenge in our community, and we want to come book him.
The jail is down 110 correction officers. That's 20% of its sworn staff. Constantine's plan is to hire more officers, which is really nothing new.
So what makes you think that the staffing situations will be solved by the end of the next 2 years?
Yeah. Well, this is obviously a community-wide, a society-wide problem, a shortage of workers. We have extremely competitive salaries.
There's a plan to spend $5 million to finally equip 750 sheriff deputies with body-worn cameras that many neighboring police departments have had for years. But there's also a wait.
Why wait till end of 2025 to have them all deployed and trained? It's 3.5 years from now.
It is more complicated, as are most things, more complicated than you would think.
Body-worn cameras are now a bargaining issue with the deputies union, which is in negotiation for a new contract. But even if all agree, there will be a slow precinct-by-precinct deployment.
But by doing it precinct at a time, we can implement, train, stabilize, then move on to the next precinct. So we feel that that is the best model. I don't think it's going to take us to the end of 25. I think we can do it sooner.
And another big ticket item is $21 million to support 140 Metro Transit officers to deal with the drugs and crime that's on Metro buses, which is growing daily. The executive will submit his biennium budget to the King County Council later in the month. This is how King County is spending your tax dollars. In Seattle, Matt Markovich, Fox 13 News.